Hi guys, Thomas here, and today's actually 2019, so Happy New Year everyone. Yeah, this will be well into 2019 already, but still, it's a new year, so I think we're all pretty charged up, and let's see what we can do. But yeah, today we're starting off with a review of this LESA Gravity Gate. We've also got some normal LESA gates, but the focus of this is really going to be more on this because this is the new thing. We've already set it up, but we'll cut to the video of that actually being set up, a little time lapse that we've got. And yeah, there were a few little issues that getting it set up. We'll cover them in more depth, but this thing does look really pretty from a visual standpoint, so I guess we'll get to see now how it flies, and let's just get right into it. Okay, so it's worth noting, A, these batteries have been charged for a few weeks now, so they're probably going to be really saggy, but B, this track's purely a demonstration track. Don't design this kind of track for a heads-up race because you will have mid-airs, but it should be a good demonstration of the Gravity Gate. As far as the normal gates go, they're pretty much the same as the old gates. They've got some new fiberglass material they're using for the poles, but it's still fiberglass and it will still give you splinters if you're not careful. But they are very lightweight, which is good for setup time. Just easy use. Yeah, but let's see how we go. Also, yeah, the Triangle Gate, it's actually kind of cool for setting things up. Even though you've got these guide ropes, as you can see, they're actually sort of out of the way, which is kind of nice. They're nice and tucked away. So they are off the race line. It's easier than like a Gravity Gate with 4 poles to get the guide ropes out of the way. But I still prefer no guide ropes if that's a possibility. But yeah, it's pretty good to fly through. It's different, it's easy to get disorientated with a track like this where you're going through it in multiple directions, but it's not too bad. This track's gonna be very therapeutic once I get into the rhythm.
How's your battery?
Doing good for now. It's probably only good for one more lap really though. Oh, I forgot which way the track goes. Oh well. I'll try one more thing. That was fun. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's a good size. It's smaller than most gravity gates you get at like proper competition, but it's bigger, I'd say, than most of the training gravity gates I've seen. So it's a nice size. I really actually like the triangle idea. Way better than I thought it would be. I think for this one, it looks good. In the wind, I'm curious to see how it'll go with the whole triangle bit being just fabric and not having any supports throughout that. But I guess we'll see how it goes in time.
Okay, so we just spent most of today flying.
It was great.
The Triangular Gravity Gate from LESA.
Triangular Gravity Gate, yeah.
Now, it's worth mentioning there are some issues with this gate. And anyone that watches our channel, we don't normally do videos that are negative, do we?
Yeah, so this video, basically, it was looking like this wasn't going to actually get uploaded.
Just to give you a bit of a rundown. Now, normally when we do videos, if something is not good, we just don't do a video on it. We don't earn our income through the channel, so to speak. So hence, there's not much point investing our time producing a video, especially because we don't produce that much content.
Yeah.
On something that's not very good.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's better to talk about things that are awesome than things that aren't.
we started putting this together and there were issues, wasn't there?
Yeah, bits were breaking and just like The build quality
it was like,
wasn't the best.
The build quality, I mean, there's the minor tweaks that need to be made and it would be fine. It's things like, I mean, the fabric is fantastic quality, you know what I mean? Wasn't it? The fabric's like...
Yeah, that bit they got right.
The carry bag is fantastic also. That's a decent carry bag that you get with it.
Something else worth mentioning too, this is probably the only gravity gate that I can actually carry on my own. Now this one, it was definitely a two-man job to assemble.
Yeah.
But...
The supports are aluminium, so the main supports are aluminium. The fabric that goes on top is really heavy duty. Other than that, the problems with it is really where where you connect the actual wires, isn't it? But as far as where the nylon rope that they have attaches to the main poles and the guide rope attaches, there's burrs there that needs to be fixed up. So things along those lines, those things can be improved. Now, normally, like I said, we wouldn't have done this video, and we probably wouldn't have used this thing again, would we?
Yeah, we probably need to. It was fun.
What I'm going to do now is I'm getting the negative stuff out of the way because I want to get that all done and dusted. What we will do, we're going to probably make some plastic fittings for it so we can actually attach the top triangular section a little bit easier so I can hook everything on without having burrs on aluminium that's obviously going to cut through the nylon rope. So they're the minor things that we need to fix with it. Other than that, everything else was pretty much alright. In a strong wind, I don't think this would hold up.
I think it wouldn't do too bad. It is
supported
by guide ropes.
You're probably doubles.
Yeah, this thing, it is supported by those guide ropes big time. It's not a gravity gate you can get away without running guide ropes, but because the top fabric has no structural support at all for the whole frame, right?
Which is bad and good. And the good thing about it is when you hit it with a quad,
it just bounces and
so they don't damage your quad. That's a good thing, you know what I mean?
But then obviously it means you've always got guide ropes, but also it's a triangle gate, so those guide ropes, I'd say, are easier to sort of manage and get them out of the line of fire than a normal gravity gate. The sizing of it, I think, was fine. It wasn't too big, it wasn't too small.
Fine.
It was like, if you were someone who is using this for proper race practice and you wanted like a good time but still a bit of that challenge, it's the right size.
It's the right size. Let's get on to the positives and what we thought about it. I mean, the visibility was fantastic, wasn't it?
Yep, you could see it. It didn't really... I mean, obviously, if you hit the aluminium, that's aluminium. It's metal. But even if you hit that, there was a bit of give. So the quads, generally durability was good for the quads. Like, it wasn't going to break your stuff straight away. Also, yeah, easy to see. And the tracks you could make with it were really good.
It was actually fun to fly through.
It
like
was
the
really
track
fun.
you made...
Once it was set up...
Yep.
It was really good, and we didn't actually have to take it down. Even when we got quad stuck up there, I guess because of the way you get tangled on it, you could actually like reverse turtle mode your way out of it. It's a trick I learned from Heapsy, so yeah. But that works. But yeah, like once it's set up, it's really good.
It was really fun to fly. The gate itself, a triangular gate, which is really surprising. I mean, I saw this when it was on Facebook, and I was like, okay, well that's different, you know what I mean? But actually flying through this shape was actually really good fun. I had a blast.
Yeah, I think that there are genuine uses in normal tracks where you would pick a triangular gate over a normal gate, and you could see, as in a normal gravity gate, sorry, like, they'd actually both coexist in the same track. I wouldn't be pick one over the other one. They're both good, they're beneficial to each other, or they favour each other. Like, they work together well. Because of the way it assembles and the way you can build tracks around them.
I mean, the track we designed today, you couldn't fly two people. It was actually designed, it was more of a training track.
Oh yeah, it was more of a training track. But if you integrated it properly, you could see where, like, were you ever once close to a guide rope on this track?
Never.
Even normally
and you knew exactly where they were going to be, which was awesome.
Yeah, it's the way, I guess, it assembles and the way you fly through it. You can actually put those guide ropes in places where you don't even come close to them. It's not like I know where it is, I have to be careful of that. It's like, okay, if I crash, then yeah, make sure I don't touch it. But if you're actually flying on the line, you don't even need to worry at all about being near those guide ropes. So it was actually really easy to build a track around, which was surprising. I think if they do a version 2 and they fix up those assembly issues, I mean, yeah, I would use it like every day.
Yeah.
Or every day I'm flying.
Well, we're going to try and fix this one up because we want to hold on to this one.
Yeah, maybe we do even do a video on what stuff we changed,
the
what we
actual
modified.
Gates, their normal gates, we'll probably give those to the club, I reckon? You may as well.
Yeah, those are really good.
We'll donate those to the club.
There is actually some differences. They have little loops for guide ropes now. Little metal-y press things.
Oh,
for the gates.
For the gates, so you can
so you can actually add more guide ropes.
So they've improved their normal gates too, so keep that in mind too. From what we used, probably what, 2 years ago? Last time we used...
Probably back in 2016. So a long time ago, but they're nice small changes that should happen. I still think I mean, we'll see how that new fiberglassy material goes. You still got a splinter, didn't you?
Oh, I got a splinter from it.
Yeah, and we hadn't, this is while we were unpackaging it. It wasn't even flown yet. So.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether it was that or was a piece of metal. It could have been anything.
Okay, well if it was...
I don't know what it was. I just felt something and it was just like, well,
yeah,
okay,
I guess sometime in a video in the future we'll talk about how these have gone down the road,
Yeah.
but...
Anyway, we'll leave the video at that. Thanks very much for taking the time to watch this video. We'll catch you guys in the next one.
See you around.
Was that good?
I think that was good. I was very happy
Done.
with that. That was
Done.
beautiful.
Done,
Today was a
done.
good session. Hey, wait. How are you?
I'm alright.
Your flight was really good today.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It showed glimpses of control.
It was really good. There's one moment where I was just like, I can't remember, I was grabbing quads and stuff and I was getting ready to fly and I'm just watching down and I'm like, oh my gosh, she's in the rhythm. It was just like one thing connecting to the next movement, connected to the next movement. It was really beautiful. I hope you got the DVR from that.
Yeah, I got the DVR. The only problem I had with that flight was it was towards the end of the pack, and I knew I had like about 20 seconds or 30 seconds left, so I could only squeeze out I probably went to a 4th lap, which I probably shouldn't have, but it was so nice I just kept going.
Yeah, that was a beautiful run, so...
I got a lot out of this session.
That was good. You haven't been flying as much as like you were before, because we've gone from having like no races to like a whole heap of racing in the space of like 4 months to now... Finally, we're sort of back to square one. And
Had about a 6-week break, haven't we?
Yeah.
Or 5-week break.
But we've got the house getting fixed up now, so we're getting more set up for videos. So I think it's going to be... I'm really excited for this year.
Good
I
job.
think it's going to be good.
We're going to have fun.
Yeah. See us around.
I'm not even sure if this is going to make it to the video now.
I think it will.
There's no one there and we're just talking to a camera at the moment.
We are, but I mean...
I've got the power to edit this out, you know this.
You have the power to edit it out, but something tells me that you're very proud of that flying and that you will want to share to the world.
The problem is...
Greatness.
The problem is you're actually telling this to people and they're going to think that you're saying like greatness, you've used all these like spectacular words. They're imagining me flying at like probably 95%, 98% of your speed. And I'm probably about 1%.
Well, yes, but no.
Okay.
The flying is beautiful and that's what matters. And I think no matter what speed you're flying at,
True.
when you're in the rhythm, no matter what, you can tell.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Good job on the track. I enjoyed that. I didn't think
It was
I was going
good.
to enjoy it.
I didn't expect it to work well either. I'm not... You know what, can I go on a rant?
Go on, rant.
Yeah, I'm not one for when you use, like, the same element multiple times. I'm, like, strongly against it. For training, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
But for real racetracks, I hate it because
It's collision points.
It's collision points, it's messy, and especially on big tracks for a spectator thing, it just...
It's messy.
everywhere.
It's messy to actually follow. From a spectator's point of view, you've got no idea what people are doing. So if you're building a track just for pilots, and you don't want to share it with the broader community, then it's probably alright, isn't it?
Yeah, it depends how you look at it, but genuinely I like to avoid it if I can. This was, gosh, I wouldn't have designed a track like this where you overlap for maybe, it would have been like a couple years ago, right? Like, because we've got more stuff now, it's fine, I don't need to do that often. For this I decided I'm going to try it again, but it was a really fun track, just having that like combination of dive gates, because it was literally like having 3 dive gates in the one track, or 2 dive gates and 1 anti-gravity gate. It felt really good.
I wonder how many people are going to watch this video. I might put a blank space
And then put this
and
bit.
then put that and see how many people. What can they write in the comments so we know they've actually watched this bit? Something secret that's just between us and them and anyone else looking at it. If they haven't watched the end of this video, they're going to have no idea.
That's feeling crazy.
Something
like,
that they're not going to... I don't want anything that's going to give it away. Like, if you put a random word there, people are not trying to work out, like, something, like, random but not random.
Random and not random, like a phrase.
Like a phrase. And you've got to write this phrase, and if you want to make another, like a genuine comment, you can make a comment, but do this phrase on its own. So what could it be? Okay. How about Thomas Motors?
I was thinking something like that too.
So Thomas, Thomas, and the word motors. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And people will just, oh yeah, that's all.
Yeah, so slip...
And it won't give anything away, just, you know what I mean? And people look at it, oh yeah, what motors is you? They'll read the description, it'll say, well, whatever you were using, I think, what was it,
well, that's,
T-motors.
Yeah, they were T-motors, yeah.
So yeah.
Look, we can talk about them now, can't we?
No. Maybe.
No?
I don't know.
A little bit.
I don't know.
Well, yeah, someone let it slip, and so now the release is sort of happening.
Yeah, someone actually posted a picture and commented on Pro 3s.
Yeah.
And then I started getting messages whether we've flown them or not. Actually, we've got a video that we did with for T-Motor. This was early December of us testing them. You were trying to make the ESC blow up, and you were trying to make the motors overheat and explode and stuff. You were just
yeah. That
really
was a fun video.
It was just a general punishing test. It wasn't good flying or anything like that.
Wait,
it
was this the one in the open field?
Yeah, in the
that
open
wasn't
field.
these. That was another T-Motors.
Oh.
We have a lot of T-Motor prototypes. It's really great. That's just I'm repping the shirt today.
Okay, we need to stop this.
We should probably stop the video.
People can look at this freaking 20-minute video and wonder what the hell's going on. Catch you later.
See ya.
What the hell happened?